Sergei Magnitsky was a Russian lawyer who uncovered government corruption. But instead of winning accolades, he died in a Moscow prison in 2009, allegedly because he was abused and denied medical treatment. No one was ever punished. The U.S. government, long critical of Russia's human rights record, struck back on Magnitsky's behalf. Under a recently passed law bearing the lawyer's name, 18 Russians are now banned from ever coming to the U.S. Their assets have been frozen. The U.S. holds 16 of them responsible for Magnitsky's persecution and death.
We have our differences with Russia. We make them clear. Human rights is an issue that we have disagreements with them on at times, and we are very frank and candid about that.
Another group of Russians has also been banned from traveling to the U.S., but their identities and reasons for being sanctioned are classified. Both congressional Democrats and Republicans say the list doesn't go far enough in calling out Russians who have committed human rights abuses. Even so, the sanctions come at a sensitive moment in U.S.-Russia relations.
Of course, Moscow will react, and our American partners know that very well.
This is the second diplomatic spat between the two countries in the past few months. Shortly after the Magnitsky law was enacted, Moscow stopped all U.S. adoptions of Russian children. The U.S. has been unable to convince Russian officials to relent. In the wake of the sanctions list, Russian officials hint they might retaliate with visa bans of their own. On Monday, the White House National Security Advisor meets with officials in Moscow to discuss the two countries' differences over the crisis in Syria, North Korea, and a possible tit-for-tat over Russia's human rights record. Rosiland, Al Jazeera, the State Department.